right, guys, today we are doing lesson 7, multiply 3 and 4 digit numbers by 1 digit numbers. So let's multiply 3 and 4 digit numbers by 1 digit numbers. I feel like I just said that. Okay, you are on page 38. And today's warm-up is estimation exploration. So, what is the area of the triangle? You're going to record an estimate that is too low, about right, and too high. And I will give you guys a couple minutes. All right. Raise your hand. I want to hear an estimate that is too low. What do you think? Charlie? 400. Oh, 100. Okay, 100. Who else has an estimate that's too low? Kira?
237.
Okay. Let's hear one more. Vivian?
321.
Okay, I agree with all of those. What about too high? What would you say is too high? Keston?
4 million.
Okay, that's a bit dramatic, but yes. Okay, Brooke?
567,204.
Okay, also a little out there, but that's okay. All right, let's hear one more. All right. Oh, his hand went down. Yes, Mason?
1 million.
1 million. Okay. 1 million.
Oh, wow. I know this.
Yeah, I got to use the other side. I was trying to get fancy. It didn't work. 1 million. I think my handwriting just works better with the other side of the stylus. About right. It doesn't have to be exact, but about. Cade.
2,307. Oh,
That does look about right to me.
it is correct.
Riker?
It is correct.
Oh,
What it is.
wow. Wow. Do we just shout out in here? Okay, pull it together. Riker. So you got 2,400 because it says about. Okay, Delaney. Say it again. Maybe it's 3,000. Okay, hands down. Is your estimate greater or less than the actual product? How could we find the actual product? Hadley, how could we find it?
You could multiply the side lengths that are given to you.
So to find the area, I would just do 395 times 6, right? Now, I'm going to quickly break that apart and multiply. I don't have a whole lot of room. 300 times 6. 3 times 6 is what, guys?
18.
2 zeros. Okay, then 90. So 90 times 6. What is 6 times 9? Everybody.
54.
And I have 1 0, right? And then we have 5 times 6, which is what?
30.
And if I added them up, oh good, they're kind of lined up. 0, 7, 13, 2,370.
Yes.
How many of you guys worked that out and that's what you got? Yay! I really need more room to do my work on here. Okay, mark your spot with your pencil and close your book. This is your launch. Waiting for Aaron and Quinn. Thank you. Maya, can you see back there? Okay. All right, so Claire drew this diagram. Does this look familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does, huh? What multiplication expression can be represented by the diagram? Put your hands down. I think you're going to be doing this with your partner. Find the value of the expression. Show your reasoning. Consider the expression 6 times 252. Look at A. It says draw a diagram. Do you have to?
Yes.
Yes, if it says to draw it, you have to draw it. Then B, find the value of the expression. And number 3, Lynn drew a diagram to represent 3 times 2,135. Do you think there's some things missing there?
Yeah.
Sure is. First, you're going to complete his diagram. Then you're going to write an expression to represent the value of each part. So you're going to come up with an expression for this box, an expression for this box, an expression for this one, and this one. Expressions have a multiplication sign and an equals. And some numbers, right? Do you guys think you can do that?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay, and then you're going to find the value of 3 times 2,135. Hold on, let me make sure there's not a 4. Okay, then we will synthesize. All right, we will meet back here in 10-ish minutes and go over it. So a couple things I want to point out. Number 1, A, okay? It says, what multiplication expression can be represented by the diagram? So many of you guys jumped straight to these expressions. 3 times 100, and then you did 3 times 30, and 3 times 5. Okay, those are the parts of the diagram. When we're talking about the entire diagram, what is the expression that it's showing? Hadley?
135 times 3.
Yes. Oops, I'm writing it in the wrong spot. Right after I was telling you guys. 135 times 3. Could you also say 3 times 135? Yes. All right, you could. So the reason for that is these are separated by place value. There are imaginary plus signs right here. And what they've done is they've separated 135 into hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay? All right. I wanted to go over one more, which is 3 times 2,135. So you guys had to fill in this diagram, right? So what did you put right here? What did you put right here? Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Chase.
2,000.
2,000. So this one went to the thousands place, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What did you put in this box? Michael.
30.
You put 30, and then we have 5. So they separated it into thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Then it says write an expression to represent the value of each part. So that is where you're going to say, what expression would you do for this section? Emma. This section.
3 times 2.
2?
Or sorry, 3 times 2,000.
2,000. Nope, this box is just 2,000. If we do the expression for the entire thing, it would be 2,135. But it says each part. So my first answer is 3 times 2,000. Then I go to my next part. And what would that expression be? Hadley?
100 times 3.
Yep, or 3 times 100. You can write it either way. And then we have another part. What would our expression be? Coral?
3 times 30.
Yep. And finally, what's our last one? Okay, Jace?
3 times 5.
3 times 5. Okay, do you guys see the difference between each part and then the whole diagram, right? Okay, then you had to find the value. So literally, I would do 3 times 2,000. And what is 3 times 2,000? Everybody?
6,000.
Okay, and then I would do my next expression. What is 3 times 100?
300.
300. And I'm going to try to line them up. And 3 times 30. I'm running out of space.
90.
90. They told us that. And 3 times 15. I'm out of room. Oh, 3 times 5 is 15, right? Okay, so I'll put my 15 here. So then if I add them up, I'm just going to write my answer over here. 0 plus 0 plus 9 plus 1. Carry my 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, and then 6,000. Okay. Did the first problem help you solve the second?
Yes.
Yes. It should have, because here we have 135, and what does that equal, guys?
405. 405.
And then this one had 135, or 405. See? They help you out, don't they? Okay, activity 2. So that was our synthesis. Activity 2, you're looking at and analyzing. Jada made some errors. You're going to have to explain the errors she made. Then you're going to do some problems. That's it. That's it. We'll meet back here in 10-ish minutes.